Hello friends, this is Dr. Ravish Verma, Assistant Professor and Head at CCRD College Muzaffarnagar, which is affiliated with Mass Community University Saharanpur. Dear friends, today we are going to have sort of discussion on a very new but important topic from the extension point of view. I mean, those of you who are preparing for any sort of competitive exam like ICR SRF, ICR JRF, or PhD entrance exam, or any banking, or even if you are pursuing BSc Agriculture or MSc Agriculture in extension, this session is going to be important for all of you. Okay, but before I start my new interaction, let me thank all of you who have seen my previous videos and for giving very positive feedback, because it's a very recently I have started sharing my knowledge and information whatever I have with new platform. So I was very overwhelmed to receive the kind of positive feedback from all of you. So let me thank all of you for giving positive feedback, and I will try to improve myself, and I will try to improve all the settings on through which I am sharing my knowledge. So yeah, so friends, let's start. Before I start, let me show you one thing. Can you see this book? If you can see this book, the title of this book is Communicate or Collapse. It's a very two word, communicate or collapse, but it's a very powerful words. It says a lot of things. It says a lot of things about the modern skills that we need as a person, as a professional. So communication is very much important for the survival of any society, and the process of communication has started since the beginning of any civilization. Okay, so let's try to understand the various intricacies and concept which is involved in the science of communication, right? So there is very professional academic field which study the science of communication, that is what is known as cybernetics. Okay, so science of communication is known as cybernetics. Okay, so in this video I'll try to cover all the important aspects related to concept of communication, but because it will not be possible to cover every aspect of communication in single video, so I'll try to cover on the concept of communication, and then I'll try to cover different definitions given by various authors, various social scientists who have worked in the field of communication, and we will try to analyze the definition, and then of course we will talk about the elements of communication, and then we will talk about the functions, purpose of communication, and of course nature of communication, and if time permit I'll also be talking about the types of communication as well. Okay, so let's start from the very basic. Okay, so if we go by the theoretical concept, so the word communication has been derived from the Latin word that is communis. Okay, सो द वर्ड कम्युनिकेशन, जो कम्युनिकेशन शब्द है ये लैटिन भाषा से लिया गया है, जो कि कम्युनिस्ट शब्द से लिया गया है. तो कम्युनिस्ट वर्ड इंडिकेट्स कॉमननेस, राइट? कॉमननेस बिटवीन द कंटेंट which is being said by the communicator and the content which is being received by the receiver. Okay, so for having communication there must be element of commonness between communicator and receiver. Okay, so this is something. Okay, and if we see very closely all the extension activities, I'm talking in terms of agriculture extension, basically communication is the heart of any extension process, because if you see we are engaged in extension science. Yeah, as a professional extension, we are engaged in the dissemination or communication of information technologies to the farmers. So communication is our tool, and as we are more effective in the process of communication, in the as we are more skillful in process of communication, it will be easy for us to reach our audience and deliver the message more effectively, right? So what is agricultural communication? So agricultural communication, if we talk about, it's a planned process of, mind my word, it's a planned process of transfer of message from sender to the receiver, okay, for bringing desirable change in farmer's life. When I say desirable change in what terms? In increasing the profitability, increasing the productivity, increasing the farmer's income, okay. So agricultural communication is a planned change of transfer of technology or transfer of latest information message from the research system to the farmer system with a view to bring change in farmer's life, right? See, so you have understood communication, basic history of communication, and then we have talked about the agricultural communication, okay. See, so let us try to understand various definitions given by various scholars of communication science. So I'll be brief and I'll try to cover only those definitions which are very much important, okay. So if I can name a single definition which cover all the aspect of process of communication, this will be what? This will be the definition which is given by J. Paul Liggins. So J. Paul Liggins, as per the J. Paul Liggins, he said communication is the process through which two or more than two people exchange facts, feeling, ideas, impression in such a way that each gain a common understanding of the message, intent and use of the message, okay. See, so अगर आप देखें जे पॉल लिगन्स बेसिकली क्या कह रहे हैं, अगर हम एक लेमैन लैंग्वेज की भाषा में बात करें तो वो कह रहे हैं संचार वह प्रक्रिया है जिसके माध्यम से दो या दो से अधिक व्यक्तियों के बीच में संदेशों का, सूचनाओं का, तथ्यों का आदान प्रदान होता है। और यह आदान प्रदान इस प्रकार होता है कि दोनों से मेरा मतलब है receiver and sender have a common understanding of the message. See, if I am saying something and so I will be, of course, I will be communicator or sender and you are the receiver. If I am able to communicate what I am trying to communicate and you are receiving the same thing, then we are having, kind of communication. See, so this was the definition which was given by Liggins, J. Paul Liggins, and this is one of the most accepted definition of communication. Again, I will revise what is communication. So, according to J. Paul Liggins, communication is a process by which two or more than two people exchange facts, feeling, information, impression in such a way that each gain a common understanding of the meaning, intent and use of the message. So many times the same definition will be given and it will be asked this definition is given by whom. They will name some different authors and you must remember this definition was given by J. Paul Liggins, right? So let us analyze some other definition which is given by various scholars and authors. And personally there is one definition which is very powerful. That definition is given by Weber. So Weber says all the procedure by which one mind can affect another is known as communication. So if you see, Weber is saying all the procedure by which one mind can affect another mind is communication, right? So this is again a very important definition. And then there is one name, the definition which is given by Stevens, which is based upon the SR theory, SR principle, so stimulus and response principle. So the definition which was given by Stevens is like this. Communication is the discriminatory response of an organism to a stimulus. Communication is the discriminatory response of an organism to a stimulus. See, so I am conveying the same message, same stimulus to all of you, but your response will be different, you know. So this was the definition which was based upon the SR principle, and it was given by Stevens. So these are three definitions that I wanted to have, you know, like discussion with all of you. But if you will, you know, like cover any theoretical book of, you know, like extension science, you will find there are a lot more definition. Okay, so personally I find definition which is given by J. Paul Liggins is most, you know, like easy to understand and acceptable definition. Okay, so let us talk about what are the various elements that is involved in the process of communication. Any guess? So yes, see, you know, like if you go by the models of communication, so you will find in each model you will find different elements are there. Okay, but there are 4 elements which is universal and essential in any process of communication, right? And you will find that they are always present in any communication model, of course in one or another way. So what are those elements? So in short we can say CMCR. CMCR. So these, you know, like acronym stands for something. So C stands for communicator, right? Communicator, M for message, C for again channel, R for receiver. So these are the 4 basic, universal, essential elements of communication process. That is communicator, message, channel and receiver, right? In short we can say CMCR. So in all the communication process, in one or another way, with one or another name, they all will be present always, right? See. So let us try to understand, you know, like what is CMCR. So as I said, C stands for communicator. So communicator is a person who initiates the process of communication, you know. कम्युनिकेटर, संचारकर्ता जिसको हिंदी में हम कहते हैं, वह व्यक्ति या होता है जो संचार की प्रक्रिया का प्रारंभ करता है. ओके, सो उसको हम कम्युनिकेटर कहते हैं. कम्युनिकेटर is also known as source or the sender of the message. Okay, so sometime you will find in some communication model, rather than writing communicator, they will write source or sender. So I mean there is nothing to be confused. Okay, and then message. What is message? So message is the content which is being said by the communicator, which is being conveyed by the communicator to the receiver. ठीक है, तो संदेश क्या होता है? सूचना, तकनीकी जानकारी, जो भी चीजें संदेशकर्ता द्वारा रिसीवर को, प्राप्तकर्ता को भेजी जाती हैं. ठीक है, सो वो हमारा मैसेज हो जाएगा. एंड देन कम्स चैनल, राइट. सो व्हाट इज चैनल? चैनल एज द नेम itself suggests is the medium through which message is communicated from the source to receiver, right? So I hope you must be understanding these things. So channel is a kind of, you know, you can say it's a bridge between communicator to receiver, right? So channel, you can say either it's a medium or a bridge through which message is transferred from source to receiver or from communicator to receiver, right? See. So of course means in later phase we will discuss, I mean communication channel may be of different sort, you know, like so in later we will have discussion. Okay, right. And then or the last element of communication process is receiver. This last but most important element of any communication process, because all the communication, you know, like communication is being done for transferring message information to bring change in knowledge level, attitude and skills of the receiver only, right? So receiver is the ultimate, you know, like aim of any communication process. Okay, So who is receiver? Receiver is a person who receive the message, okay, which is being communicated by the communicator. तो प्राप्तकर्ता रिसीवर को इसको क्या कहते हैं? वह व्यक्ति होता है जो संदेश को रिसीव करता है, राइट. सो दीज आर द 4 थिंग्स दैट वी हैव डिस्कस्ड इन द एलिमेंट ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन प्रोसेस. सी CMCR, राइट. कम्युनिकेटर, मैसेज, चैनल एंड रिसीवर. सो आपसे कोई भी पूछे कि व्हाट आर द बेसिक एलिमेंट ऑफ एनी कम्युनिकेशन प्रोसेस, आप सिंपली बोलेंगे CMCR. C फॉर कम्युनिकेटर, M फॉर मैसेज, C फॉर चैनल, R फॉर रिसीवर. ठीक है. नाउ लेट अस टॉक अबाउट द नेचर ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, राइट. सो नेचर ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, जिसको हम संचार की प्रकृति कहते हैं, तो इसमें हम समझने का प्रयास करते हैं बेसिकली कि कम्युनिकेशन में क्या क्या चीज़ें होती हैं. सी, राइट. सो like very often you will find, right, that it is always written communication is a process of sharing information, message, like between two or more than two people. So very basic thing is that कि communication is a process, and that we need to understand, right? Okay, communication is what? It's a process. Okay, so process means like it's a like when there is something series of action. Okay, right. Okay, so it starts. So yeah, so communication is a process, and then we need to understand communication is a two-way process, right? So if someone is having conversation with someone else, okay, and there is no response from that side, so it will be called as monologue rather than communication, right? In the process of communication, whenever we use the word communication, it is always two-way. Message is being communicated to the receiver, and there is of course like sort of response or feedback from the receiver to the communicator. Okay, so this is like, so we say that's why communication involves two or more than two person, and it requires response from the receiver or audience. Okay, and then like communication can have different form, right? So right now we are having like sort of virtual communication. In the same way we can have face-to-face communication, right? Communication can be through written form, through letters, through emails also, right? Okay, so communication can happen in like in very different way and with different forms. Okay, so this is again important like part of any communication process that comes under the nature of communication. Okay, so if you see process of communication has three very distinguishable part. Okay, and what are those three element or three part that involves in the process of communication? That is expression, interpretation and response, right? In short we say EIR. In any process of communication, these are the three different distinguishable elements, what we call in short EIR: expression, interpretation and response. See, अगर आप देखें ध्यान से तो किसी भी संचार की प्रक्रिया में सबसे पहले क्या होता है? व्यक्ति के द्वारा कुछ कहा जाता है, मीन्स एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ आइडियाज. वो कोई विचार हो सकता है, कोई सूचना हो सकती है, कोई संदेश हो सकता है, कोई तथ्य हो सकता है, कोई भावना हो सकती है. ठीक है. ओके, सो एक्सप्रेशन, राइट. ओके, once the message has been expressed, okay, it will reach to your audience, but audience will not accept the message as it is. Okay, they will have their own interpretation. Okay, interpretation, when I use the word interpretation, means they will receive the message in their own way, as per their own attitude, understanding, ability, right? Okay, and you will see then there will be response, and very surprisingly you will find that for like same message there will be different response, right? this difference is because of the difference in the personality of an individual, which includes all the aspects, their attitude, their experience, their like belief system, right? Okay, so we need to focus on things कि there is 3 distinguishable part of any communication process, that is EIR, expression, interpretation and response. Okay, so communication takes place within and between participants. When I say these things, what does it mean? जब मैं बात कहता हूँ इसका क्या मतलब है? So see, if you see closely, if we observe ourselves closely, while having communication with others, we are also having communication with ourselves. Okay, so communication में आप देखेंगे कि हम जब दूसरों से संवाद या संचार कर रहे होते हैं, उसी समय और इन जनरल वैसे भी हम खुद से भी बात कर रहे होते हैं. तो कम्युनिकेशन टेक्स प्लेस विद इन एंड बिटवीन द पार्टिसिपेंट्स. ओके, व्हेन कम्युनिकेशन टेक्स प्लेस विद इन वन सेल्फ, सच कम्युनिकेशन इज नोन एज इंट्रापर्सनल कम्युनिकेशन. राइट, such communication is known as intrapersonal communication. If someone asks what is intrapersonal communication, आप बताएंगे जब कोई व्यक्ति खुद से संवाद करता है, बातचीत करता है. इस प्रकार के संवाद को हम अंतर व्यक्तिक संवाद बोलते हैं या इंट्रापर्सनल कम्युनिकेशन बोलते हैं. राइट, आई थिंक देयर इज नो कंफ्यूजन. सो व्हेन देयर इज communication between 2 persons who are usually in face-to-face situation, so such communication are known as interpersonal communication. Right, and then of course like there are level of communication which is given by Thayer. Sometime like they will ask in the competitive exams like ICAR, JRF, SRF, see the level of communication was given by. So the level of communication was given by Thayer in the year 1964, and there are 4 level of any communication process. So there is interpersonal level of communication, intrapersonal communication, organizational communication and interorganizational communication. Right, so communication occur at different level. Right, and then there is one more important thing that I would like to have discussed, like I would like to have discussion with all of you, that fidelity. There is one very important term, that is fidelity. Fidelity is the faithful performance by the all the elements of communication process. And आपको मैंने बताया था what are those elements? Communicator, message, channel and receiver. So fidelity varies from situation to situation. ठीक है, जो कम्युनिकेशन प्रोसेस है उसका प्रभाव अलग अलग सिचुएशन में अलग अलग होता है. इस बात को आप लोग ध्यान रखेंगे. सो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अबाउट द नेचर ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, इन विच वी हैव कवर्ड दैट फर्स्ट कम्युनिकेशन इज ए प्रोसेस, कम्युनिकेशन इज ए टू वे प्रोसेस, communication occurs at many level, communication occurs in many form, and like feedback varies from situation to situation. Right, clear रहेगा? See, now let us now let us talk about the functions of communication. Okay, see, so कोई पूछे कि संवाद या संचार का क्या like महत्व है एक तरीके से, या क्या कार्य है, तो आप एक शब्द में उसका आंसर देंगे, दैट इज 4 eyes. 4 eyes. No, let me explain what is 4 eyes. When I say 4 eyes, what actually I mean, right? Okay, so first function of any communication process, like any communication process, the first major function is dissemination of information. किसी भी संचार की प्रक्रिया में जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण, इनफैक्ट आप कह सकते हैं जो कार्य होता है वो होता है सूचनाओं का प्रवाह. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, लेट्स टेक एग्जाम्पल इन केस ऑफ एग्रीकल्चरल एक्सटेंशन. सो व्हाइल like transferring any technology or message or information to the farmers, what we are doing? We are disseminating the information of latest technology and resources to the farmer, right? So जो सबसे महत्वपूर्ण कार्य है किसी भी कम्युनिकेशन प्रोसेस में वो है इंफॉर्मेशन डिसेमिनेशन. सो फर्स्ट आई मीन्स इंफॉर्मेशन, राइट? सेकंड, what are the second important function of any communication process? Communication, that is influence, right? See, अगर आप देखेंगे, आप ऑब्जर्व करेंगे, तो हम खुद भी हम कि whenever we are having communication, like there are 4 basic function of any communication process, that is information dissemination, influence, right, and then of course instruction, and then integration, right? Okay, so as I was discussing, first important function of any communication process is information dissemination, and second is instruction. See, as a leader, as a manager, as a head of any institution or organization, you need to give instruction to the people who are working under you, right? So that there will be clarity of the role, what I need to do, what I am supposed to do, right? So instruction, giving instruction is another important function of any communication process. And then third is influence, right? Okay, influencing. So अगर आप ध्यान से देखेंगे, जब भी हम दो व्यक्ति आपस में बातचीत कर रहे होते हैं, तो what they are trying to do, basically either they are trying to share information, either they are instructing someone, right? Either they are trying to consciously or unconsciously, they are trying to influence each other, right? So third important function are what is, that is influence. And fourth important function is integration, right? So in any organization, you will find people are there from different background, different cultures, different value and belief system. So of course it is very much inevitable there will be difference of opinion, disagreement, okay, but this disagreement should not hamper their performance, right? So integration is another very important function of any communication process. So these are the things that, friends, I wanted that you people should have, understanding. I hope we had talked about the concept of communication, definition of communication, then we had covered about the elements of communication, nature of communication, and also in the last segment I had covered about the function of communication. So this for today's class, I think this is enough. Again, I would like to request all of you, if you are liking this content, please share with all your friends, whoever find it useful, and please do give your honest feedback so that I can do much better in future. Yeah, thank you and all.